Hello everybody, welcome to the West Ham Career Mode episode 5 for you all here today, and hope you all enjoy it. But we got some press conference questions to answer very quickly. What do I want to achieve at West Ham? There's a lot of things I'd love to achieve, but the main thing is I think getting this club back into European football will be my main aim. And also just trying to develop a competitive and good squad that I feel like we can beat anybody. And another one isn't really a question, it's more about good videos, make it daily, comment will come. I appreciate the kind words making it daily. Unfortunately, that is not viable. I do upload it, or at least I try to, every single Tuesday. I missed last Tuesday due to various reasons. But anyway, hope you all enjoy, and yeah, take care. So we begin here our first game in the EFL Cup against Arsenal to kickstart off the gameplay portion of this episode. We got lots of games to get through, and of course, hopefully you all do enjoy. But yeah, Arsenal here away from home at the Emirates, going to be a very difficult team to face. They're a good side, obviously, with a very good squad. You look at the likes of Saka, Saliba, Martin Odegaard. They've got their threats, and this is definitely going to be difficult. But with us at the moment, obviously getting through into the next round by beating Manchester United. Spoilers. Hopefully we could beat Arsenal here. As the Arsenal's team there, really good team. Raya, White Start, Saka, Havertz, Martinelli, Declan Rice, Odegaard. For us, really, it's a pretty strong lineup again. Obviously, I want to win this competition. Obviously, Kudus, Shabi, Areola in there, Wan-Bissaka starting at right back, Alfie Doherty. Obviously, there's a couple of changes due to some players that normally probably wouldn't usually start. Luke Wolfenden being one of them in defence. But anyway, the first chance of the game here comes to us. Kudus plays in Wan-Bissaka down the right side. He's bearing down on goal, and then he shoots across goal, but David Raya equal to it. Not the best attempt there from the England international. We move around the ball to the edge of the box now. Ward-Prowse lets fly, and West Ham take the lead here. Just under 10 minutes gone here. James Ward-Prowse with the goal. Now we create the second opportunity here for a chance to make it 2-0. Paqueta! Oh, close there from the Brazilian. But now we're into the second half at Arsenal. Through on goal. Martinelli. Offside. I'm not going to lie, I thought he was onside by that originally. Now Arsenal another chance here. Havertz shoots across goal. Great stop there from Areola. Arsenal really applying the pressure here. And now themselves another chance here. Havertz plays in Martinelli. Martinelli across to Odegaard. Odegaard! It's 1-1. Arsenal do level the scoreline here. And that is rather frustrating. Arsenal have a chance here, potentially win it. Martinelli, ball in, deflected, falls to Saka, but it's a great stop at the near post from Areola. And now Arsenal with a chance here to win it. Jesus bearing down on goal. Opportunity for the Brazilian. Plays it across. Odegaard shoots. Great stop from Areola. Areola saving us in this game. And now we head into the final few minutes where we might be able to counter here. Earthy plays a ball down to Soufal. Out wide here down the right side. Soufal plays a ball forward here to find Toure. Toure skips past his man. And Toure wins it in the last few seconds. And West Ham advance the next round of the Carabao Cup. Let's go. Come on. Absolute scenes. What drama. We now take on Brentford here in the first Premier League game of the episode at home. This is a game we're probably expected to win. Brentford really struggling in the game at the moment. They are rock bottom of the league as of this match here. I don't actually know where they were come the end of it, but yeah, this should be a really interesting game here versus Brentford. They've obviously got some threats, but again, every single Premier League team we're going to come against does have its threats, but I still cannot believe that result against Arsenal. What an absolutely outstanding result against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. But for us, it's a pretty strong lineup for this game. Obviously, Souček comes in midfield. Probably only noticeable change. Emerson, Kilman, Shabi starts. Out wide, obviously, it's the injury to Summerville. But yeah, it's a pretty strong lineup from us, really. And hopefully this team will be good enough to be Brentford. This is the Brentford team here. It's an alright team. It's an alright team, again. Obviously got their threats. Risa and Mbeumo are always going to be a problem. But anyway, We begin here with the first chance of the game as we knock around the ball towards the edge of the Brentford box. Across it to find Wan-Bissaka wide on the right side. Delivers the ball in. Bowen knocks it down to find Sambi. And Sambi Lokonga puts West Ham in front here. 1-0, only a few minutes gone. Emerson playing inside the Bowen. Bowen for 2-0 off the post. So close there from Jarrod Bowen. And now rebound potentially back to Cudders. Sambi inside. Paqueta back to Bowen. But this time he makes no mistake. West Ham 2 goals in front in just 10 minutes. And now we have a chance to make it 3. Shaby on the edge of the box here. Dribbles in. Gonna shoot. Good save from Flecker. And almost 3. Good save from the keeper. And now just before half time here. Brentford might be able to create themselves an opportunity. Buemo's played in. And Brentford with the goal. 2-1. Makes things rather interesting, doesn't it? Right, and now they're gonna come. And now we're gonna come forward here. Plays in Bowen. Bowen's in. Is he onside? He was, but the here we hit the bar, and I have a chance to make it 3. Wan-Bissaka into Bowen. Bowen for 3. Gets his second, and West Ham make it 3-1 here versus Brentford, and that is all we needed. 3 points to us, and a pretty dead, get fixture. No, game. The rest of the game after that. That was a really good win. And now we take on Everton here, away from home at Goodison Park. Had to pick up that really good result against Brentford. Can we make it back-to-back wins to kickstart this episode? Well, actually, 3 wins in a row, actually, if you include all competitions. But I was thinking more about the Premier League. But yeah, Everton, let's take them on here away to Goodison Park. Can always be a tricky team to play against. David Moyes managing against his former side. Obviously, Goodison Park no longer Everton Stadium. New stadium for Everton. This could be a really interesting one. Let's take them on. Come on. Come on, West Ham. Let's see how we do here against Everton. Yeah, you see David Moyes right there, former West Ham manager. What a job he did with the club. But also allegiance is now lined with Everton. Allegiance is now lined with Everton. But yeah, quick, little handshake as we walk down through the lineups here. Michael Keane, captain in Everton. Us, obviously. It's Souček, the captain. At least I believe it's Souček anyway. Our guard in defence. Really impressed with our guard. I think he's been brilliant. I didn't know whether to maybe sell him. If anybody in the comments, let me know your thoughts. Whether you guys think I should potentially sell him. But yeah, here we go. Here comes the Everton team. So Everton lining up with João Virgínia in net. Patterson, Keane, Struijk, Tino, Gay, Bakayoko, who's obviously a good player. McNeil, Garner, and Beto up top. In terms of the West Ham team, it's a pretty good lineup from West Ham for us anyway. I remember pretty much our strongest lineup: Areola, Wan-Bissaka, Agard, Kilman, Doherty. I think Doherty now is going to be our first choice left back. Souček, Cudders, Paqueta, Sambi, Shaby. Yeah, there we go. And now we have the first chance of the game here. Souček lets fly and was dipping. It was dipping. Right, Sambi Lokonga down the edge of the box here. Lovely footwork for Sambi Lokonga. Great save there from João Virgínia. And now Everton going to create their first chance of the game here. McNeil coming forward here. Tries to play through Beto. Based on the edge of the box. Shot from a distance. And wow, that was some effort there from Beto. But it's just wide. And now we travel all the way into the second half. Where Falkirk lets fly. And West Ham United with the lead here. Only 17 minutes remain, and that is all we needed. Falkirk gives us the 3 points, and that is an incredible result here against a tricky Everton side who defended really well in that game. Second half, not many chances, but luckily Falkirk's long-range effort was enough to give us a big and crucial 3 points. Let's go. Come on. Another win here. 3 wins in a row to kickstart the episode. Could we maybe make it 4 for the next game? It's good to see Falkirk score as well. Probably will leave in January at the end of the season. He's decreasing rapidly, but comes in clutch with moments like that. We now take on AFC Bournemouth here. Unal been the player to watch out for, but AFC Bournemouth, really solid side. Doing brilliantly in real life. What a job Areola is doing at the club. He's been linked to some big managerial jobs as now Real Madrid and Spurs. But what an incredible job he is doing at the football club. Wow. It is really remarkable, actually. It's really refreshing as well to see a different type of team challenging up there for European football. But anyway, screw Bournemouth. We're on about the West Ham. Come on, West Ham. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. Obviously, a strong lineup again for us, really. Anyway, Areola in net, Agard, Kilman, Souček, Ward-Prowse, Paqueta, Bowen. Falkirk does stay on the bench for Bournemouth. A very good lineup, really. James Hill, Truffet, Tyler Adams, Cook, Semenyo, Philip Billing. Bournemouth here play the ball out from the back here. Cutters manages to win it back and then shoots from distance. Blocks, rebound back to Cutters. And Bournemouth, from giving the ball straight to us, we take the lead. West Ham lead here. Mohamed Cutters with the goal. West Ham with the lead. Let's go. And now we have a chance of a 2-0. Cutters bearing down on goal here. Go try and chop in. Shoots. Great stop there from the keeper. A fantastic save. And now chance here now for a second. Shaby shoots. Another great stop from the keeper. Man, they are doing everything here at the moment to stop us from getting that second. But Ward-Prowse wins the ball off in. Bowen's played in. Jarrod Bowen's in on goal. Jarrod Bowen! 2-0 West Ham. Just 5 minutes gone in the second half. And West Ham make it 2-0. Now we travel to the final few minutes of the half as Toure plays in Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse now trying to use his pace. Toure makes a run on the inside. We play it to him. Albilal Toure chops in, chops out. Chance here maybe. Shoots, got goal. Great stop there from the keeper. And now Bournemouth going to try and come forward here on the left side. Truffet going to try and get a ball in. Evalianson to make it 2-1, but no, Areola with an absolute incredible stop. Can Bournemouth get back into this game? Semenyo dribbles through our team and he ends up burying that one. Antoine Semenyo makes it 2-1 and makes things interesting. 2-1 Bournemouth. And now Bournemouth for the final few minutes. Antoine Semenyo dribbles inside the box, but it's really well won there from Doherty. And that will be all she wrote. 2-1 West Ham. 3 points here against AFC Bournemouth. An incredible result. Let's go. Come on. Brilliant result here for West Ham versus AFC Bournemouth, and hopefully more wins to come here. Another win in this episode. We look absolutely unstoppable at the moment. This game was a lot more tighter than I thought it would be, but Bournemouth, as I said again, have got their threats and they provided that here. Could have easily got to win out the game, but for us, we stuck true. We thought, and Cutters and Bowen's goal was enough, and Semenyo's late consolation, fortunately for him, didn't make much of a difference. We do have 2 injuries from the game. Paqueta and Agard both pick up injuries. They're both out for 5 days, but doesn't really affect us too much as Agard does start in the next game. However, Paqueta doesn't. As we're going to take on Manchester City. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this, Man City. Yeah, this is going to be fun, isn't it? This is going to be fun. Despite Man City not doing the best in real life, in career mode, they are just, you know, unstoppable. I'm not looking forward to this one, but we've been in great form. We've been in great form in this episode so far. 4 wins on the trot. Can we make it 5? Now, this would true test where we are. Anyway, let's go for the Man City lineup. Ederson, Akanji, Rodri, Silva, Haaland, Savinho, Foden. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Such a good team. For us, really, Areola in net, Kilman, Agard, Wan-Bissaka, Doherty. Oh, Paqueta does start for this game. Maybe I made a mistake. Anyway, Man City now create the first opportunity in the game here. 16 minutes gone. I'm surprised it took them this long. Haaland into Foden. Foden now plays it through Foden. And it's a rebound effort. That was initial great save from Areola. And Foden taps it home. Man City with the lead here. 18 minutes gone on the clock. Unfortunately for us, rather disappointing. And Haaland to make it 2-0, which he does. Man City 2-0 in front. Just over half an hour gone. Erling Haaland with the goal. Wow, Man City 2-0 in front. And now we travel all the way to the 80th minute. Falkirk plays in Paqueta. Paqueta shoots cross goal. Great stop from Ederson. And that will be all she wrote. As Man City now whipping a ball. Haaland, no, it just goes through everybody. And that is 3 points to Manchester City. We unfortunately lose here. Early goals from Foden and Haaland were enough. And Man City end our winning run here. Our 4 wins on the bounce end here in defeat away to Premier League champions. Yeah, rather disappointing indeed. Wilfred Ndidi, rather disappointing. Yeah, Man City. I wonder what's happening with them in real life. Where would they do? Will they win the FA Cup? I'll be intrigued to see how that will actually go. Apparently there's rumours of Haaland picking up an ankle injury in real life. But anyway, we're in the next game here against Wolverhampton Wanderers here at the London Stadium. Wolves, a side which in real life is struggling. You know, but looks like they will stay up. It's usually the newly promoted three sides that are probably the sides that are going to go down. But anyway, West Ham and Wolves here. Hopefully we can pick up a win here and bounce back after that disappointing defeat to Manchester City. I want to say it was a disappointing performance, but in reality it wasn't actually. We thought we defended well. You know, the highlights were very limited for that game. There was more chances, but ultimately I only want to show you the crucial highlights so I can fit as many games in per episode. Obviously, if I'd done this with Facecam, which a lot of you guys have been asking, I'd probably only be able to get 3 or 4 games in. But, you know, in these episodes, we can get 5, 6, 7, you know, games. Each episode really, you know, speeds up the series. So, yeah, it was actually Pagueta, that didn't start for this game here. Wolves, however, really good side. 5 at the back, going to be difficult to break down. Always struggle with that. But anyway, come on, West Ham. Let's see what we can do here. Right, ball now wide to Emerson on the left side. Only a couple of minutes into the game here. Shaby into Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse sees Samba Lokonga centrally. Back to Bowen. Bowen shoots. Great stop from Sam Johnston. Close. Wolves now come forward here. Just 15 minutes gone here towards the edge of the box. Fabio Silva with a potential chance here. Gets in. Silva. Great stop there for Mariola. And Emerson manages to clear his lines. Chance here for Wolves now as they're trying to come forward here. Runner on the inside. Lamina. Good challenge. Free kick though. No. Silva hits the crossbar. Wow. So close there from Wolves taking the lead. And now we have a chance here as Ward-Prowse plays in Cutters down the right side. Sees a runner on the inside from Sambi. Sambi Lokonga in down the right side. There's a runner at the far post. Plays it across to him. And Shaby is there to finish it home. And West Ham take an undeserved lead. Let's go. Half an hour gone. We're now in the second half here. Wolves have the ball on the edge of the box. Cunha turns and shoots. Great stop. Falls back at He plays it across to Silva. Shot blocked again. Wolves riding a threat. Wolves now from the resulting corner. Lamina inside. Cunha. It's 1-1. Wolves have levelled it. Mateus Cunha. Where will he end up in the summer? Right, and that was all she wrote. And now we head into this game here against Spurs, which I believe to be the final game of the episodes. I'd really disappointed that draw against Wolves, but they probably do deserve it. But anyway, away here to London side Spurs. Bit of a London derby. Will this game have the element of thrill? I predict this game to be a very, very, very tough game with loads of goals. Little spoiler there for you. Little spoiler. But yeah, Spurs v West Ham. Spurs in real life really struggling. Wonder if Ange is the future manager for Spurs, or will he leave, or will Spurs look to appoint a new manager come the end of the season or at the start of next season? I'll be really intrigued to see what would happen with Spurs. Anyway, this is the Spurs lineup. Pretty strong lineup. Vicario in there, Van der Ven, Sandro Martinez, very interesting signing. Brennan Johnson, Dominic Solanke, Son, Maddison, Sarr. In terms of us, really, you know, strong lineup again. Agard, Kilman, Wan-Bissaka, Doherty, Souček, Prowse, Paqueta, Cudders. Toure starts up top. And also, surprisingly, Earthy starts out wide. Only a few minutes in the game here as Spurs going to create their first chance here. Brennan Johnson inside Solanke. Solanke turns his man, shoots the near post. Just wide there from Dominic Solanke. And now going to come forward here. Wan-Bissaka, great ball in. Ward-Prowse flicked away. Earthy, great initial touch. And what a moment for the youngster. Earthy makes it 1-0 West Ham. Come on, let's go. West Ham in front against Spurs. Come on. Right, ball out wide here to Porro. Now Maddison and Solanke. Solanke now on the right side. Tries to play it across goal. Good block. Back here again. Maddison. Edge of the box here. Good interception. They've still got it. Brennan Johnson. Rebound. Son. It's somehow squirmed in. Spurs level here just for the break. 1-1. And now Ward-Prowse plays the ball through here to Cudders on the left side. Cudders now trying to come forward. We need options. Cudders, Ward-Prowse edge of the box here. Inside Paqueta. Paqueta shoots. Well blocked. Good defending there from Spurs. Spurs got themselves a free kick here towards the edge of the box. James Maddison and Porro over it. It is going to be Maddison. A moment of class from James Maddison. Spurs go in front here. 2-1. Very frustrating. And now we have a chance here to try and make it 2-2 as Paqueta Plays through Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse, great spot for Maguire. Great save from the keeper, Vicario, but the rebound straight to Cutters. And it's 2-2. Unbelievable. And now we have a chance here. West Ham on the left side. Earthy, good opportunity here for the youngster. Plays it across Maguire on the inside. Great save, rebound. 3-2 West Ham. Is that 3 points? Come on, Toure with the goal. Let's go. And now Spurs are played in. Solanke for 3-3. Solanke makes it 3-3. What a game here to end off the episodes. What a phenomenal game. And now we have a chance here. Cutters coming forward here in the final 10 minutes. Into Ward-Prowse. Into Toure. 4-3 West Ham. With 10 minutes left. Is that it? Which it is it. What a result. 4-3 West Ham. Come on. We beat Spurs here at the Tottenham Community Stadium. And that is the best game you'll probably end off an episode with. What a result here for the Hammers and drama in London. I will show you all the Premier League table now as I bid you all a farewell. Thank you so much everyone watching this West Ham episode 5. Hopefully you all have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to drop a like on it and subscribe. That would mean a lot. Must thank you to everybody watching. Really hope you all go on to have a great day. But anyway, let's go have a look at the quick league table, which I'm hoping it had popped up by now, but unfortunately it hasn't. There we go. We sit 6th in the league, only 1 point off 4th. Very tight Premier League spot. Sheffield United sitting 10th, rather surprised. Man United realistically down 12th, Burnley in 14th. But the teams that are struggling is West Bromwich Albion, Everton and Brentford. Take care everybody, hope you all enjoyed.